Just the two of us.
This is so crazy. I feel like even I look weird because like my camera is like wider than usual because Alex is not here.
So this is the first time we're doing this, Reggie. So
Uh-huh.
maybe it does feel a little bit weird, right? Like
No,
Alex is
actually,
like the buffer. What happened?
it isn't the first time. Which okay, I've said this like 50 times, and you guys just keep ignoring me. But for the Patreon, I wanted to release me and SaVon the what is it called? Like the state of
Inception.
the state of need to know today is because of me and SaVon because he interviewed me in 2021 before no
Might
2020
have been before that.
right
Yeah.
before the pandemic, and it was a one-on-one and it was on YouTube and it was doing pretty well if I say so myself, but then someone privated it and I would love to release it on Patreon because it's just such like it's such a cute like it's adorable. Like we were just like we weren't shy, but like we barely knew each other and he did a
Mhm.
great interview. He interviewed me and so that's reminding me of this right now. Like it was just so cute. Like I would love for you guys to watch it, but it's private somewhere, so maybe on Patreon. But that I just said that because that is the first time we did this.
Am I a
Just
fan? Like, I think
what do
I'm.
you mean?
I'm definitely a fan of you because I reached out on some fan shit.
I
Like,
remember how that happened. Like I remember very clearly it was an article I did on Billboard about like Drake and Future lyrics or something like that, like
mhm.
2020. And then you sent me that article. He's like, "Hey, I saw that. Oh my god, this is actually so crazy to talk about this now." Like you were like, "Hey, like I just saw this article. I just want to say I really like your work. I don't know how we're gonna work together, but in some capacity, I would love to collaborate with you." And look at us now on Patreon together. Oh my
Yo,
god.
that was dead ass. Yo, that was my
That's
pickup
so
line.
crazy.
That's
No, but I
crazy.
think that's a great way to shoot your shot. Like I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel like
Yeah.
you had ulterior motives. You were
Hmm.
genuine like, yo, I would just love to, work with you one day.
Yeah.
And then we set up the interview. It went so well. And
Yeah.
then when you guys need a co-host, who did you call?
The
Me.
first call, god damn it. It's crazy because I've always I don't know what it is, like what it is about me. I've always just been in love with the pen.
Yeah.
Anything, like whether it be from TV, like if the show has strong writing, I'll take that over strong acting, right? Like just writing is just like the unsung hero of
Of
entertainment
everything. Yeah,
to
everything.
me, right? Like so, I appreciate good writing, and at that time, everything you was putting out was just straight fire. Your pen was just on fire. I'm like, God
Oh,
damn, who is this
Savon.
girl? And like we kind of had mutuals, but just based in the industry at that time, not like
Hmm.
personal mutuals or anything. But like Armand was one of those people. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely shot my shot. Fellas, there is a way to shoot your
Oh.
shot professionally without saying, "Hey, you want to grab dinner? Hey, you want to go out for coffee? Hey, you want to come to my hotel room?" Right? Like this is not a Diddy situation. Like it was a, "Hey, I'm a fan of your work. You know, at some point I would love to connect with you." And look at us, we running
What
shit.
is your okay? We have topics that I want to talk to you about, but like, what is your like what is your shot, like what's your thing, like how do I ask this,
Mm,
like what is your move, like
what's my
how do
go-to?
you, I don't want to get you in trouble, but like what is your approach, that's a good word, like what is your approach
Yeah.
when you have a goal in mind with a lady?
Hmm.
I don't care about the industry stuff because I clearly know what your approach is
Yeah.
and it works,
Hmm.
but like
Hmm.
are you like a DMer, are you like a I
Um,
have to see you in
I can tell.
person?
You know what? I can tell you a story. We were actually in the same spot when I pulled this move, and it worked. And I've tried it before, and it's continued to have worked.
Wait, can you,
But
am I
what's
allowed to
up?
know who? No, okay, never mind.
Who
Don't
the
tell me.
person is?
Don't tell me.
Sure, off
Oh,
air.
okay, 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 okay.
But we were at an event one time, and oh, excuse me, anybody. I sound like shit. I am fighting for my life right now. So if you hear a little bit of congestion, you might hear like my cough drop. Excuse me, but thank y'all for tapping in. This is the Patreon. We about to get real here.
Oh yes, and
Um,
Alex is handling family business. He does not hate us, but yes.
yes, yeah. Let's make sure we establish that. They're like, oh my god, they're doing it again. No, we're not. Like the fuck. But so there was this one pickup line I had, and I was a little drunk. I think I might have bought us some bottles that day. And I saw this
Wait,
girl.
I'm trying to think of what event this
You're
was
not
at.
gonna know because we've been out way too
What?
many times at this point. Like Reggie, we're real friends now, right? Like
Oh, wait, I
you
know what you're
can't
talking about.
pinpoint. I don't know if you
Am I
do.
allowed to say it? No, right?
Go for it,
Was it in my bag?
for sure. But we've been to so many.
You're like, yes, but
We've been to so many.
no, I know
Um,
which one. But continue.
we were at the bar, This is one when I kept going to the bar and I kept seeing this girl. She was by the bar. And like, you know
Oh,
when somebody's kind of
okay.
like vibing you out, feeling you out, like giving
You
you the
get you
eyes.
can, yeah, you can read it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know. And it's like, all right, cool. Women, y'all do this thing where no matter how bad you want a guy, y'all will never approach him, right?
I
So
mean,
now
that's,
we just
I'll say most women, because if I was at a party and I saw John and I never knew him, but I was feeling him, I, God knows I'm telling the truth, I would go up to him. I'll be like, hey, like, hey,
okay.
hey.
I believe you. I believe you. But in most
But
cases,
most women,
that's
yeah.
that's just not the thing, right? So at this point, I kind of felt like, all right, I gotta shoot. Fuck it, whatever happens, happens. But I gotta shoot.
Okay, girl, I
And
see you.
I
Yes,
remember
she was
I
looking
went up.
good.
She was looking great, and I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, something along these lines, like before I leave, I just need to like get your number. Like I cannot leave this place without connecting with you in some way." And I gave her my phone, and she smiled and giggled, and oh my god, I was looking at you too. And she gave me her number, and I was like, "Yeah, like before this night is over, I just need your number. So you could do that now. You could do it before you leave." Whatever the case may be, like you look amazing tonight, and I would love to just get your number before the night
My
ends.
okay, I love that. My review of that is that can, I don't know, SaVon, that can work. That only works for like a handsome man,
It's always
because
worked for me though, if I'm
like,
being honest.
because I'm thinking, because if that's like your line, it's good that it's that simple, because it's not threatening, it's not too much, but also it's just very like, she either says yes or no. Like, you did nothing else.
Exactly,
You did nothing else to like work her. You just
because
went up to her like, hey, I can't leave without getting your number. Like, she could be like, what the fuck, no, bye. Like,
and that's cool with me, and I like that because I don't think it's too much, right? Like
okay, yeah, yeah.
you're only gonna give me your number if you want to give me your number, right? Like I'm not saying, hey, put your number in my phone right here, right now. It's like, look, I see you, you see me. Um, the night is long, and before the night ends, I would just love to get your number. You know what I'm saying? And now that can happen whenever. We could be going to the bathroom, we could be leaving, like, and it's quick, right? We don't have to
Like,
have
just
a fake conversation. I just went up to her. I was on my way to the bathroom, and I just stopped, like, pull her aside and said, "Hey, like, yeah, I said what I said,"
like any
and
chance
then
you
it
could
worked.
talk to her, yeah. But like, it's
Yeah,
like, I don't know, because that is good in that way where you don't even give her a chance to like decide no. But like,
you can say
also,
no because you
but
don't have
like,
to give me a number in that moment.
but it's also like, you didn't even like talk to me though. Like, I was there
It was a
all night.
party. It's a lot going on. There was a
Okay,
lot of
that's true.
movement happening. Like, you know how in my bag is. Nobody's really stationary. Everybody's singing and hookah and people
Hmm.
bumping into each other, like depending on the venue that you have it. Like, you're not really able to connect with anybody at those type of parties. In my experience at least. And then most of the time, like we have other friends there. I'll bring my brothers or we'll have a table and shit like that. So and also, you got to remember, especially when we go out, people are watching us. I don't know if you realize that or feel
Oh,
that.
stop it.
Reggie, we get free drinks every single time we go out. People are
That
like,
is
"Oh
true.
my
That is
god, it's
true.
Reggie!" Like,
That is
so
true.
I'm also very mindful of how I interact with women in public, like because yeah, I don't want people to be like, "Oh my god, that's his girl," or yeah, it might be a lot of work in those
So, to all
places
the
for me.
fellas listening, and also, no, to the ladies. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So, that is just SaVon's gem. Feel free to try it and let us know if it works.
Don't do it. It may not be for you. That's the other thing,
No,
though.
I don't think
Like
I think that's a very safe is not the right word, but it's very
subtle,
like,
subtle.
yes, oh good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a very subtle way
It's a very subtle
of
way.
trying to accomplish your mission, and then yeah, because now we're not forced to like there's nothing that's forced. Clearly there's interest if you decide to give me a number. Clearly I'm interested because I asked. Now if you don't want to give me a number, I don't feel any type of way because I said before the night ends, whatever that may be, however it ends, I just want to make sure we lock in somehow.
I would only say yes if I thought he was cute.
You got to have confidence with these things too. Like,
That's true.
I don't prefer to do the DMs personally. Like, I have, and I can, and I will.
Oh, I will
But
say, no, you finish.
nah, I like to work in person.
I'm I feel so weird talking about this because I've been, guys, you listeners know I've been out the game for a minute. Like,
No,
it's been
yeah.
years. Oh my gosh. So it feels weird thinking about this, but I would honestly, I hate to admit this, but this is just the truth. I would say in my heyday, I was